What's up, my heroes? My name is Player Zero, and today I want to talk about a Pokemon shown in the most recent trailer for Scarlet and Violet. That Pokemon being KLAWF. So if you don't want to be spoiled, this is your warning. When I first saw KLAWF, I just thought what most Pokemon fans probably thought. It was a derpy, normal looking crab. Then I saw what its abilities were going to be, them being Shell Armor and Anger Shell. Shell Armor is great for blocking critical hits, but Anger Shell is so much better in the fact that it boosts KLAWF's attack, special attack, and speed. Downside being, it drops its defenses. When I saw this ability, my mind raced about how KLAWF could impact the competitive scene, and I had to make a video about it. So, this is how I think KLAWF might be good in competitive Pokemon. Now I'm no Wolf Glick, and this is purely a speculation video, plus there's so much yet to be known about this Pokemon, such as base stats, move pool, if it will evolve, other new Pokemon being introduced, and returning Pokemon. All we know is that it's a rock type with an amazing ability, so take what I say in this video with a grain of salt. I took all the fully evolved crab Pokemon's base stats, not including Paris, and formed a base stat total around 480. I believe this is a fair estimate given KLAWF's size and ability. First off, let's start with its HP. Game Freak probably knows most people are going to use Anger Shell when going into Gen 9 competitive. Knowing there will be a drop in defenses and being the same size as Kingler, but bulkier looking, means KLAWF's HP has to be around at least 90. This would be great because Pokemon with this HP stat, even with meager defenses, can take a strong neutral hit. Some higher defense Pokemon can even survive strong super effective attacks. This would almost guarantee that Anger Shell will get activated and it can start wreaking havoc afterwards. Granted, it outspeeds. Before talking about attack, let's read what the Pokemon website has to say about KLAWF. It says, KLAWF's claws can hold on to things very tightly, not letting go of prey once within its grasp. It uses one claw to hold on to its opponent in place while using the other to break its guard and hit it where it hurts. With that in mind, I would place its attack at least 110. This after a boost would mean the opponent would be in trouble and would most likely have to sack a Pokemon to get a counter in, or risk taking a hit on a switch in, even if resisted. With how bulky KLAWF looks physically, we can safely assume its defense stat is going to be no less than 100, at the very least 90. With the predicted HP stat, this is great as unboosted neutral hits will most likely not be very effective, letting KLAWF set up to take advantage of the incoming boost on the next turn. Even unboosted non-stab super effective hits won't be able to KO without a high attack stat. Even if Anger Shell boosts special attack, I can't see KLAWF being a special attacker. So I'm going to give it a stat of 50. But who knows, maybe Game Freak will prove me wrong. Like I said, this is all pure speculation. With that in mind, I believe KLAWF's special defense is going to be around 70. Strong super effective attacks will be a problem at this stat, but neutral special attacks will ensure that Anger Shell gets to activate. Under Sandstorm, it can survive super effective non-stab attacks as well. And looking bulky also comes with being slow, and I can't see its speed being any higher than 60. But after a boost, it can still outpace a number of unboosted fast Pokemon, depending on investment. Now with all that being out of the way, my final prediction of KLAWF's base stats are HP 90, Attack 110, Defense 100, Special Attack 50, Special Defense 70, Speed 60, with a grand total of 480. With these stats and Anger Shell, KLAWF will do serious damage to the opposition when it gets the chance. Problem is, Rock has a few weaknesses such as Fighting, Steel, Water, Grass, and Ground. Fighting, Steel, and Ground are usually physical types that also resist Rock, KLAWF's typing. Grass and Water have many special moves to hit KLAWF's weaker special defense. Normally this would be a huge boom for Pokemon like KLAWF, but thanks to this new gen's new gimmick, terrestrializing, we can change that. I believe the best type for KLAWF would be Water. Yes, I know it seems obvious with it being a crab and all. With this new typing, KLAWF loses its weaknesses to all but Grass, while resisting Steel and Water. Only bad news is its new weakness to Electric, but 2 weaknesses are better than 5. Now to the possible movesets and items I think this derpy lovable crab will have, and I can think of quite a few. For singles, its ability obviously Anger Shell, item White Herb, late game Sweeper, 252 EVs in attack and speed, 4 HP, and nature being either Adamant or Jolly. Moveset being Shell Smash / Sword Stance, Stone Edge or Accelerock, Liquidation or Crab Hammer, Earthquake or X-Scissor. With White Herb and the losses to his defenses being reset, KLAWF can get a chance to Shell Smash, guaranteeing 2.5 times attack, special attack, and speed. This would ensure that KLAWF completely outspeeds everything except Regieleki with full speed investment and most choice scarfers. If there's not Shell Smash, then fully invest in speed with a Jolly Nature and you can still set up Swords Dance reliably on fast Pokemon. Stone Edge would be a popular choice given its raw power and high crit chance, being able to KO almost all non-resistant Pokemon at this point. But if you don't care for its raw power and 80% accuracy, you can drop it for a Cellurock. A Cellurock has yet to be given to other Pokemon, but I feel like it would fit KLAWF's description as the ambush Pokemon, and giving it a priority move could help clean up if it can't use Shell Smash. Liquidation is a powerful move with a chance to drop the opponent's defense. With this, KLAWF could counter would-be checks of ground. And with Terrestrialize, it becomes Stab, making it even more powerful. If you want even more power, Crabhammer would also be a great choice, but it would mean giving up 100% accuracy for 90% and the chance to drop opponent's defense, but gaining higher crit chance in return. Lastly, Earthquake would be a great counter to steel types, and X-Scissor would be a great counter for grass. A Honeclaw set would work as well, negating Stone Edge's and Crabhammer's accuracy problem while still getting an attack boost, though Shell Smash would be the preferred setup move. You could also counter burns with a Chesto Resto strat. Problem here is that you'd either have to drop a setup move, most likely Shell Smash, or drop a move, most likely Earthquake and X-Scissor. If you're lucky and plan right, you may be able to run Rest and 3 attacking moves, hoping for a double boost, but that's being very risky. For doubles, ability Anchor Shell, item Lumberry, it'll be a late game sweeper, 252 attack EVs and speed EVs, 4 HP EVs, and Jolly Nature. Moveset, Honeclaws, Rock Slide, Crabhammer, and Earthquake. After a Honeclaws boost and Anger Shell, Rock Slide would be doing great damage while also being 100% accurate and having 30% chance to flinch both opposing Pokemon. Crabhammer would also be 100% accurate, and even if you don't choose to Terrestrialize KLAWF, it would still do very reliable damage, and be most likely taking out whatever it hits. Earthquake is a powerful spread move, and with 2 times attack, it would hit all non-resist, non-flying, levitate Pokemon extremely hard, allowing their partner to clean up afterwards. You could possibly run Swords Dance as well, but run the risk of Crabhammer and Rock Slide missing. Now it's too early to tell how these sets would do in their respective formats, but for singles, I can definitely see KLAWF getting some play in OU and never dropping below UU, most likely UU borderline. In doubles, it might have some success early on in doubles OU, but might end up in doubles UU in the end. But these are just my predictions given the stats, movesets, and items I've set for KLAWF. Depending on what new Pokemon are introduced and what Pokemon are returning, or even the stat spreads are even close to what I'm predicting, I might be way off. With all that said, either way, I feel KLAWF is going to make a big impact on whatever format it ends up in. I believe Anger Shell is too good not to use, and I can't wait to see what this Pokemon will do. Hashtag KLAWF gang. What are your thoughts? Do you share a similar view to mine? Do you think differently? Do you think my speculations are off? Do you think I'm crazy? Let me know in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching, and an extra special thanks to Baker Bulbasaur for editing this video. If you can please like the video, share, and smash the subscribe button. Join the Discord in the description, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.